friends, it's Tracey from Nova Scotia Living. I just had a shower. It is 9:17 in the morning and I just got done before my shower editing yesterday's video, which, yeah. Anyways, that's what's going down. I have the dishwasher going. I brought up 2 boxes of quart jars because we're going to try to can up that onion stock today. I've never done it before, but we're going to give it a try. I don't see why it should go wrong. I've simmered it overnight. I got cream on my face still. Yeah. Anyways, Maze is the only one up right now. Messiah's gone to a friend's house. She's coming back today. Mally and Misha are still snoozing, and my son went to a party last night and told me he was staying at Medea's, so I haven't heard, so he better be there. And my husband just left. He was taking car parts or something down to my in-laws, and I don't know, something like that. But anyways, my sister came home last night. She lives out in Ontario now, but she went hunting this past month and they got a moose, and she was coming after they got a moose. So they got a moose and she flew in last night. What is that? And I guess rented a car and drove down to Dad. So I haven't seen her yet, but I'm assuming I'll see her today. They'll probably end up coming out, which will be so exciting. My kitchen will be a frenzy, but that's okay. She's my sister. She loves me no matter what, and I love her no matter what, so yeah. Anyways, I'm excited about that. The second load of our wood is supposed to be delivered today. It's like I should be able to get it there today, but if not Monday. I said that's fine. So I'm going to go out and move the van, because the van's like in the driveway. I want to move it onto the side of the house so the wood truck and trailer can get all the way through and back up and do what it needs to do. And yeah, Maze had cereal for breakfast. I think I might take a freezer meal out for supper, and that'll be easy, because yeah, it's Sunday. I need to get the kids in the tub, showers or baths or whatever, because school starts tomorrow, which is a good thing. So anyways, I'll be back. I need to go move that van because I have no idea if he is for sure coming today and what time, so I just don't want to have to do that while he's sitting in the driveway waiting for me. Oh, I just moved the van there. I can see my breath. Yeah, the temperature thing is saying it's 4 out, but feels like 3. Maze was just tapping on the window. He seen me. I said, I'm not going anywhere, so I'm just moving the van so he doesn't have a conniption. And this is, if you see my fall tag video, the smell, my favorite fall smell, it's out right now. Like, I can smell the chimneys of other houses in my, oh, you can see it up there. That's from our wood stove. And it's cold, and I can see my breath, and the crispy, like, leaves on the ground, like the smell of them. It's just a good smell. Fall smell. I love it. Whew. Alright guys, it's 9:33. I just brought up my pressure canners from the basement. I'm going to give them a wash and clean up my kitchen and get it all set up for when I strain those onions and start to can them up. Maze is still the only one up right now. I can't believe it, but yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Alright, I did clean it up. It doesn't really look that much difference, but I wiped the counters, the table, swept the floor, even spot mopped the floor. Any splashes and stuff. The dishwasher's still going. There's just a couple of cereal bowls in the sink I need to put in there after. And I washed my pressure canners, which is a pain, but they're there. I put the water in it that's supposed to be in there, a splash of vinegar, and I took all the onion stock off the heat. It's still very hot though. Beautiful, beautiful. It smells heavenly. And now I'm going to clear the sink out, and I have to start straining this. I'm just going to try to scoop out as many onions as I can, and then I'll strain it. I don't like this part, but I got to do it, so I'm going to do it while I can. Alright, I'm just scooping them out with this little slotted spoon, and then after I'll dump them to strain them. But yeah, it's a lot of work, but I'm getting it done. Misha's up now. She's just eating a bowl of cereal. Alright, I started to strain it. I put a big colander, and then I put this little one to catch all the little garlic, minced garlic and peppercorns and little bits that I couldn't get. I already dumped 1 load of those onions into the compost, and there's just a little bit in there with all like the garlic stuff. I'm not even going to try to strain that. I see a bay leaf and a few peppercorns. So yes, that's good. And then I'll take all that liquid and dump it back in here after I rinse the pot out and start working on the next. Hip hip hooray. Alright guys, it is 10:51. Got it all strained. That's the part of making broth that I probably like the least. But it's done. It's a process that needs to get done, and I did it. And I fit it all into Big Bertha here. She's a big old water bath canner. And I washed my 23-quart stock pot, put it away. Washed the turkey roaster I used it, put it away. Harriet's going to go in the dishwasher. She's going for the spa treatment, so that's good. And that's just some dirty cereal dishes and the strainers and stuff that I used. Whew. Yeah, so the dishwasher's just finishing up drying, so the jars will be nice and hot. The broth is still pretty warm, and I can put it in the hot jars without them cracking. I need to get out the lids and the rings and my vinegar bowl to wipe the rims. And yeah, we're gonna get this party started. But I do have a meeting with the pearly whites. I need to get that going. And by that I mean my washer and dryer, to get moving and grooving in there, and then we'll start doing our thing. All right, I'm getting set up. I know you see me can lots of times, but I just put the lids in hot water, and I guess you don't really have to do that these days, but I still do out of habit. I'm gonna get a little dish of vinegar, paper towel so I can wipe the rims after. I got my lifters and magnetic thing. Like, this isn't a tutorial one because I've never actually done this before. I just want you guys to hang out with me. These jars are good and hot, just out of the dishwasher. And yeah, the boys are over there ready to rock. They're telling me to hurry up, Tracy. I'm like, simmer down, you guys. I'm coming over, for goodness sakes. So anyways, yeah, I'm going to start setting you guys up, and we'll start moving. All right, friends. I want to get my apron on, just in case. There. Well, Mally's up now. She came down, got a drink of water from Marquise. Marquise is home. I don't know what time he got home last night or how he got home, but he's home nonetheless, so that's good. Home safe and sound. I don't know where my funnel is. I can never find my freaking funnels. I have like 2 or 3. I'm going to move you guys back a bit. I just don't want to catch you on fire, because I need to stand up and do this. We'll see if that works. Oh. So I found over the years, well, not that I've been canning for years and years, but when I'm doing broth, it's easier to just put it in something like this. This is clean and everything, and I can just pour it in, especially when I don't have my funnel. I'll just carefully pour it in like we're having a picnic, some juice or something. I've used this, but I find when you try to pour from glass things, it always dribbles down. I don't understand why, but. Oh, that is a beautiful color. Beautiful. Gotta switch hands. Oh, that's heavy. It's heavy. Oh, this is right up there. I'll start on this side. So you just fill it up, I guess, from like an inch from the top, the bottom ring of a jar. I don't really need to debubble this because it's just liquid. There's nothing to keep air pockets in there or anything. I think I have enough jars. Maybe I don't have enough. I don't know. I forget. I'm not very good at gauging. But for me, yeah, I don't like to can something unless I can a big bunch of it. I know some people do like small batch canning, but it's hard for me. It's a lot of work to can. Well, once you're set up, it's not bad. Like if I had 3 or 4 things to can right now, it wouldn't be so bad. But if I'm doing all the work that I did this morning for a small batch, no, I need a big old batch. It's got to be worth my time, and I suppose a small batch would be worth my time if that's all I had, but I got a 50-pound bag of onions and still have about 3/4 of it left. I got stuff to do. Might as well can up as much stock as I can. I want to try to dehydrate some. Oh, I was telling you yesterday that I got 2 light paper bags of jalapeno peppers. I think what I'm going to do is just cut them up and freeze them, and that way I can start dehydrating some onion in my dehydrators, because I'm just like, I'd probably use them more if they were frozen. I'd just put them in little freezer bags, individual ones, and do it that way. So that's my plan. Whether I'll get to that today, I gotta keep an eye on those peppers because I want them to go bad. They're in the fridge. That color looks fantastic. And it's different than canning like my bone broth because there's no fat in this or anything. Like, it's just straight up broth. Beautiful. And it really smells oniony. I actually tasted a little bit of it. I did put some of that canning salt in. You don't put table salt in, like iodized salt. Use canning salt. Put about a tablespoon in each thing. It's not salty at all. But I like to season stuff up when I use it, so, but it's very oniony, and I can taste the garlic and pepper and bay leaf. It's very, has its flavor. It's just, it's not salty, so that's good. But I woke up this morning and it dawned on me, you know how I make raspberry pie and I have to rehydrate, what is that? I have to rehydrate the potato pulp that I buy. And I usually use water and I put a couple packs of onion soup mix in it. Next time I make raspberry pie, I'm going to use some of this. I'll add some salt to the water because raspberry pie, you got to have it flavorful. But I'm going to use this and see how it turns out. This is perfect. I still got some jars in the dishwasher. I didn't want to get them all out because I forget how many quarts I can fit in my 2 pressure canners, so we'll see. And if I'm not going to be able to get all the broth done in one go, even though I have 2 pressure canners. I actually have 3, but I only ever do 2 at a time because I only got 2 big burners. Yeah, even if the stock cools down, that's fine because the jars will cool down a bit in the dishwasher, and I'll replace the water in the pressure canners, and by the time I can use those pressure canners again, they'll be cooled down enough. Like, I wouldn't want to use a cold jar with hot broth, or hot broth with a cool jar, or cool jars with a hot canner. That sort of thing, you gotta be careful. So, oh, here comes my son, guys. Just hold on a second. All right, guys. Alright guys, my teenager just came out to get breakfast. He's telling me about the party. He showed me some Snapchats. I don't ever use that program, but it's funny. I guess it was a Halloween party. I'm like, you should have told me. I would have got you some sort of costume, something. But it looked like there was a million people there. And he got a ride home with a sober driver. So thank you, Adrian. I don't know if I've met this young man, but kudos to you for being a DD. I'm just wiping the rims with some vinegar. And yeah, I'm glad he had a good time. There. Mace is out there singing I Believe I Can Fly. He's been singing that for days now. You know, the old R. Kelly song, but I think he heard like a kid's version of it. So that's what he's all into right now. Gotta admit, it's a good song. I remember way back in the day when it first came out, but I'm just gonna do this and this and this. My washer's going. I still haven't decided what I'm going to take out for supper tonight. I'll do that after I get this first batch going. I think I have a laundry basket or two out there from yesterday, the ones that were giving me the finger, if you watch that video. They're still out there. But I'm not putting these on like super tight, just like fingertip tight. And these are warm, but they're not so hot that I can't touch them. So I probably won't even use the things. I took some of the rings off and just put them in hot water too. So this one's being difficult. I'm not going to use that one. Look, I thought you wanted to be there. Easy peasy. Oh, if I had shelves that I could display some of my canning stuff in my kitchen, it would be awesome, but I don't know how I'd position that in my kitchen. But that's okay. These keep my friends down in the basement company. Any monsters or goblins or ghosts or spiders, they keep them company, so it's all good. I'm missing one. Because that one. There. Perfect. These are lovely. I'm so glad I tried this. They're still, I'll probably get another, I don't know, 4 to 6 more jars after, but I'm gonna load these up in the canner and I'll be right back and I'll show you the pretties in there, ready to get their groove on. All right, guys, I got 2, 4, 6, 7, 2, 4, 5, 6. So yeah, beautiful. I'm gonna turn these 2 burners on high, and I already washed the lids and these little, I showed you this before, but these are the gaskets. I wash them and dry them really good and stick them under the lip, and we're going to twist it on here. Actually, I'll set you up and show you how I do it. Alright, so this is for the taller, skinnier one back here. And there's the little poker. You got to wait for that little, where my thumb is, poker to pop up. You know there's pressure in there. And I always blow on the vent thing to make sure it's not blocked with anything. Put it on and twist it, and it locks here on the ends. Let me turn that on high. It's going to be hotter than the hinges of hell in here after, with the fire going and these going. Again, same with the gasket. Give it in a kiss. The little poker's down. It'll be down for a while. Last time I canned something, I had trouble with this one, like sealing properly. Lock, stock, and 2 smoking barrels. These are my 2 barrels. Just a minute, Maze. There. Okay, just a sec. Oh my. So anyways, I am gonna wait till these start coming up with a steady stream of steam. And not just a little whistle, you know. I want some aggressive guys coming out of the top of this fender. Just a minute, Maze. Yes, I will. Just a sec. Oh, for heaven's sakes. And I'll bring you back when it's doing that so you can see what it looks like. I'm going to clean up this. No, I'm not going to clean it up because I still got some stock to do. I'm going to put the lid on that water bath canner. I had to fill up 1 more jar. I didn't have enough. So, yeah. I'll get maybe, like, I'll use that canner the next time around. Oh, here comes Maze. I'll be back, guys. Alright, guys, these are coming up to snuff. This one's more aggressive than this one right now, but there's steam coming out of here. I'm going to wait. Oh, there. It just went up. So I know there's pressure in there, even though the steam's coming out. It'll just wear off. It could just be around the ring or whatever. But I'm going to set the timer for 10 minutes for this one. And we got to let it do this thing for 10 minutes, and then we adjust the temperature. This one, I'll have to set a different timer because he's being a slow poke, but that's okay. Slow and steady wins the race. Alright, the timer just went off for this back canner. That's the weights. So, little weights. So now, there. This one has about 1.5 minutes left before I put the weight on it. But for this one, we're going to wait till that starts wiggling and jiggling, and then we adjust the temperature down a bit. But yeah, that'll just take a few minutes, and then we'll adjust it. Alright, well, let me take you off. Yeah, I ended up pouring, this is what was left, 3 quarts, 1 pint, and 1 little half pint. I didn't want to have any go to waste, so I'm just starting to clean up. I washed the water bath canner, that juice pitcher thing. I'm going to leave the towel on the table, but I can put this stuff away, and I hung the rest of the rings back up there. But just, yeah, I want to get it done. Yeah, it's time now, so I'm going to put that other weight on, and we'll see when they start doing their pole dance. They're both on now, and yeah, we just need to wait a little bit. Alright, that one just started doing its funky chicken. So I'm going to turn the temperature down. It depends on each stove. Mine's usually between a 6 and a 7. Maze, shush, shush. So it does the little wiggle jiggle about 2 or 3 times a minute, or like kind of a slow, constant jiggle. But I like the little bust up and wiggle jiggle. You're hungry, you're always hungry. And when I'm going to set the timer for this canner for 40 minutes. And when that 40 minutes is up, we have to go to the next step. But I'm still waiting for this bad boy to come up and jiggle for the first time. So I'll be back in a bit. Oh, he's just about to dance. I can hear it. There he is. Oh yeah, he's showing off, that's for sure. So I'll be back in a little bit when this one starts doing his, they're in a dance competition, you know, he'll dance and then he'll dance, then he'll dance and then he'll dance, you know how it goes. Oh, he's just starting. I had just enough time to make mesa. Alright, alright. I'll turn him down a little bit, between a 6 and a 7. And I'll set the timer for 40 minutes for him, but I just made Maze a jam sandwich. He's hungry. He has a hollow leg. I don't know if it's some sort of condition, but he has a hollow leg, and there's nothing I can do to fill it. But jam sandwich, that's what he wanted, and that's what he's getting. Alright, both timers are on. Empty baskets. I gotta rotate. I'll hang up what I can hang up, like towels and stuff. There's wash Maze's blanket again, because, well, you know, little kids. And, yeah, I don't know if I'll have more laundry to do today or not. I didn't even go upstairs. I'll have to ask the kids. Guys, the timer went off for this back one, so I'm just going to shut it off. And, ooh, that's loud. And I'm just going to leave it The other one still has a few minutes left. Let me go out here, it's quieter. But we just leave that one, I shut the burner off and just leave it until that little red poker, remember the one that popped up? That little red poker pokes down, and that way you'll know there's no pressure in it. I don't take the weight off, I don't try to move it, take the lid off, for goodness sakes, just leave it till that poker's down, and then you know it's safe to open it up. Now it's still going to be hot, but it's not going to be full of pressure. I just got done folding up that laundry, put it in the basket so it's easier for them to bring it upstairs. And yeah, I'm waiting for that second one to have, and then I'm going to have a cup of tea. I'm tired, but then I can get the rest of the jars in one of the canners, and I can wash the other canner and put it back down in the basement, just like we never did anything today. So, the second one is 10 seconds left. My timer just notified me, so I'll go shut the other burner off. Well, we'll do it together. I'll bring these out while I can. Kitchen things, I'll dismiss that. Dismiss, there. I'll put these away, and oh, for heaven's sakes, those guys. Misha's waiting for her friend Devin to come home so she can go out and play. And I don't know what time my dad and sister will be out today, but they'll be out at some point, I think. There. All good. All good in the neighborhood. Now I'm going to make myself a cup of tea, so I'll be back. I'm going to have one of these teas. Don't know which one. I kind of want a peppermint one, but I want to try that lemon orange tea. So I might try that one. And I'm going to use my fancy new mug again. I had my coffee in it this morning, but it's all washed and dried. And I want a big cup of tea, not a little dainty tea cup right now. So yeah, I'll brew some hot water and let it steep for a bit. Oh, it smells very orangey. But it's going to be good. I'm going to let it steep a few minutes. Yeah, I'm zonked right now. I think it's the heat. But, what, hon? What are you doing with that?
Hey, Mom, one berry.
Well, just a minute.
Look, Mom.
Ah, look at Maze. He's under some pillows by the pumpkins. Ah, yeah, break time. Oh, my tea was delicious, but you guys know, moms and dads and guardians and everything out there, no, when you sit down with a cup of tea or whatever just to kick back, that's when all heck breaks loose sometimes. Well, not in a bad way, but just, I get swarmed whenever I try to sit down and put my feet up. Jeepers creepers. But anyways, I just finished my tea, I came out, and those little pokers are down, so I'm going to take those weights off. Well, I'll do that right now. They're still very hot. The weights are even hot. And I'm going to open these and lift the lid away from me so that I don't get a steam bath in my face, and, you know, I'll look like a Halloween costume. And then we'll put the jars on the table. So I'll set you guys up and we'll get moving. Alright guys, it's 1:27. I just got those out, but my dad and sister just walked through the door just as I put the last jar on the table. I had to move the chair that you guys were set up on so they could get in, but don't these look, oh, they're popping and snapping and saying hi to you. So I'm going to wait a minute, or wait till they go, and I'll get those other jars on the counter going. But I just dumped these out so I can cool them down and wash them, put fresh water. Well, I'll only need to use one. But yes, it smells so good. It really does. I'm not just saying that. It really does. And it looks good too. So I just put a tea kettle on because I just had tea. But I'm going to make them some tea because I haven't had any. And yeah, have a wonderful visit with my big sister. Alright, that kettle's boiled over there on the stove. We'll get their tea out, let it steep a minute. Ooh, it's hot, hot, hot. Oh, it's so nice to see my sister. I gave her a great big hug. Of course, she comes in with a big old heavy jacket, and it's sweltering in here. She was fine once she took her jacket off. This is just King cold tea I had in the cupboard. Classic. Carrie, what are you taking your tea? Okay. She just wants black tea. Dad takes just a little splash of milk. He likes good dark tea too. What? Yeah, I'll leave it in. He wants me to leave the tea bag in. No matter how dark I try to make it, he always wants the tea bag in there so it gets even darker. Yeah, I'll get her a spoon too. Might as well leave her bag in too. She can take it out if she wants. There we go. Alright guys, sorry I haven't checked in. My sister and dad left about 20 minutes ago. But the kids were out here listening to music and stuff, so it was 20 after 3. It's now 3:45. I put those last remaining jars in the canner. The dishwasher's going. And it was late, but I took out a turkey tetrazzini. That's what they said they wanted. So I put the heat up higher than I usually would if I was doing it all day. It's like 350. And they're going to have to eat in a couple of hours, but of course, Dad being Dad, brought out a bunch of treats, so I popped a bag of the microwave popcorn, and these are the cups Michelle from Chickens by the Lake sent the kids when she sent the parcel with that quilt and movies and stuff. So they're having a bit of popcorn before supper. But this is just coming up to pressure. I can see that poker is about to pop up. See, there it is. We caught it both times. That's awesome. So I'm just gonna set the timer for 10 minutes, and I'll bring you back. Alright, that's 10 minutes. There. Pipe down, would ya? No, all those jars over on the table sealed, and they look glorious, so yes they do. I was just talking to my mother-in-law. She just called because she has one of my plates I bought. You know, at Bethany Bin, how I bought plates for Thanksgiving to let me know I had one, or she has one. I'm like, oh, don't worry about it. I'll get it sometime. It's not a big deal. And yeah, that turkey tetrazzini, it's 3:58 now. Yeah, give it another hour. It should be good enough. I just want it loose enough. If I have to, I can cut it up and it still be a little cool and pop it in the microwave. But that's what they wanted. Made it October 16th, so just a few days ago, but that's what they wanted, so that's what I'm doing. My son called my husband because he was down there, but I guess he's into Digby town working, so I was like, I'll just call him to see if he could pick something up in town for supper. But since he's working, I didn't bother calling him back to see if he would do that, because, you know, when you're in the flow of things, you don't want to be interrupted. So anyways, yeah, turkey tetrazzini it is. I'll just wait for this to start wiggling and jiggling, and then we'll turn the temperature down. Oh, I can hear it coming up. Sounds like it. Turn the heat down between 6 and 7 and set the timer for 40 minutes, and then that'll be that. Come on, you can do it. Come on. Oh, he's just about there. If you do this enough times, you can hear when it's just about to start going. Yeah, he's psyching us out, guys, so anyways, I'll be back in a little bit. Alright guys, let me turn the light on here. That pressure canner came down through pressure, so we've got to take it out. I got to check that tetrazzini. They're hungry, so I said, well, if it's not heated all the way through, I can at least cut it and nuke it, so that's what I'm going to do. But we'll check that after I take these out. I want to take a gander. We'll see. I was just upstairs while this was cooling down. Unloading my phone. So. Ooh, Nelly.
Okay. Pow.
Yeah, we're still.
You didn't get me.
Okay, you guys, I'm gonna be walking around with hot jar, so keep going.
But Mom, is the chicken tetrazzini?
I'm gonna check it as soon as I'm done getting these out. Get going, you guys. And please pull your trunks up. Goodness sakes. Skinny mini he is. Oh, that looks beautiful. Look at that. Lovely. Oh, it's 5:15. My husband's still not home, but that's okay. I brought out that other load of laundry, Mace's blanket and stuff, and folded that. Beautiful, beautiful. Now I just have that pint and half a pint. I hear you singing to me, my little babies. I'll put that one right there. And I'll get the baby one. That's the little bitty one. Perfect. Oh, now we'll get that turkey tetrazzini out. Let's see. Let me move you around a little bit so you can see it too. There, let me get it out. Whew. My oven's been working overtime today. Well, not really. I've had it busier than today before. We'll see. Ooh, the cheese is all melted on top. Can you guys see that? Let me get you over here a little closer. Ooh, oh, I don't want you to fall face first into that, even though it would probably be good. This is the turkey tetrazzini. Well, it's soft. That I made with the leftover Thanksgiving turkey. So there's some spaghetti noodles and some like macaroni noodles and some like twisty noodles. I was just using up stuff, and this is extra cheesy. Yes. This is gonna be good. Oh, I'm gonna get the kids in their baths and showers here after this. And I want to get this video edited. So it won't be so long before I can get it up. Ooh, it's hot. So Mally, this has spaghetti noodles and macaroni noodles. I was just using.
I've seen those spiral.
Yeah, the spiral ones, and it's extra cheesy and creamy. So I think it's hot all the way through. I'll get Messiah's.
Wait, mine's gonna be a picture.
Oh, it's okay.
No, I don't want to take a picture.
You want me to take a picture of your plate? What are you gonna do to it?
I need some parsley.
Some parsley?
Parsley.
Well, we have a great big, one of those big spice things of parsley.
Yep, I see it. I know now not to open the wrong
Yes.
side.
Yeah. So that's gonna be Messiah's. And I'll get the other kids. I'm sure my teenager will eat a big chunk of this and we'll be good. All right, Mally's
Parsley.
parsley. She had to Deck it out even fancier.
Aesthetically pleasing.
I'm just up at the computer while Mr. Maze, he's having a bath. Say hi, Maze. I'm gonna get all squeaky clean for school tomorrow. Oh yeah. Who had a bath?
Me.
Oh, I'm cuddling him like a little baby. He's my little baby. Yes, you are.
No.
No? You look like my little boom boom.
Wherever is your...
He's my little boom boom. Oh, Maze is gonna get all creamed up and some fresh jammies.
Bye.
Then it's on to the next one. Alright guys, well Maze is all creamed up and ready for a new day tomorrow. Don't they look beautiful back there? They do to me. But yeah, that was so easy. I got Mally to quarter them up. I ended up cutting like the ends off, you know, where the little thready things are. We did rinse them before I put them in the stock pots. And yeah, just simmer them. That's it. And I added those extra things like peppercorns and stuff, but I don't think that's even necessary. I was just doing it because those guys do it. But yeah, look at the color. I can't believe it. It was so easy, so easy. So yeah, that'll be good. That'll last for a good chunk of the winter, I think, to go along with my turkey bone broths. So yeah, I'm excited. But yeah, I think I'm gonna end this video now. It's 13 after 6. Just this way I can get it edited early enough that it's not going to be delayed like the last video. And yeah, tomorrow's a new day. A new day. I'm feeling like baking now. I really do. I say that now. It's hard to say what I'm going to feel like tomorrow, but right now I'd probably bake something if I didn't have these beauties sitting here right now. But yeah, it's a new week, new day tomorrow. And I loved hanging out with you guys today. And thanks for experimenting, you know, with the onion stock with me today. And yeah, all good, all good. I'm gonna make sure I put that in my roster for things to can in the future. Absolutely. I didn't cut those jalapenos up yet. I did check them and they're fine, so I'll probably do that tomorrow because I don't feel like doing that now. I still have 4 other kids to make sure that they get washed and ready for tomorrow. I don't have to really do anything for Mally or Marquise already had his shower. Not that I have to tell him to go have one. He has one every day, but Maze is done. Misha's outside playing, so I'll get her good and scrubbed down when she comes in. Messiah just needs to take out her braids and I'll do her hair. And I just, yeah, I wouldn't have time. Well, I wouldn't have comfortable time to sit down to edit this. And I already have it partially edited because I edited it while Maze was in the tub. Misha's just coming in to get some water, I heard her. Yeah, she's the... Oh, she went right back out, didn't even come in the house. Misha, you bring those bottles back in after. I don't want them on the lawn. Her and Devin, a water bottle. But yeah, it was so lovely to see my sister, my dad, and just the tea was good. It was a good day, a tiring day. I'm tired now. I'm glad I had a shower this morning though, because I didn't have one the night before. Just the night got away from me. So yeah, new week. So by the end of tonight, we'll all have showers or baths. So we're one squeaky clean family. All right, guys. Well, with that, I'm going to say peace, love, and happiness today and every single day. Please like, share, and subscribe if you so choose. But if not, that's okay too. I still love ya. I still want all the happiness in the world for each and every one of you out there. I certainly do. I really, really honest and truly do. Yes, I do. So, okay. Well, I'm just going to wait for Misha to come in. Or if Messiah gets done doing her thing. The dishwasher's done. I'm going to empty it and load up the supper dishes. That tetrazzini is completely demolished. There's none left. And yeah, that didn't really take too long. An hour or so. And that was heated through. I didn't even have to heat it up in the microwave, so perfect. So yeah, anyways, with that I'll say have a good night or have a good morning. And I will see you tomorrow. Bye! Boink.